knockdown rule waived. Mandatory 8 count, no standing 8 count, saving by the bell only in the final round. The referee does not score. The 3 judges do. The action underway. Those of you who have seen Sanchez, and Americans know him by now because of those Lopez bouts and the Castillo bout, know that he is a patient fighter, a superb counterpuncher, not a one-punch knockout man. The accumulative power of his punches takes effect over a long period of time. Thus, he has 28 knockouts to his credit. 50 seconds into round 1. Ford works behind that long left jab. He will seek to utilize the reach advantage to set the opponent up. Insiders who have seen him box and seen him work out, and I've studied the films, have been impressed with his power and give him a chance, despite the paucity of experience next to Sanchez's, to pull a major upset. We'll see what happens in the ring. And 40 seconds into the round. This is round 1, the action just beginning. Ford must be careful of Sanchez's right lead. He used it with enormous effectiveness against Castillo, but it'll be hard to use it here against the reach of Ford. Patrick Ford of Georgetown, Guyana, the first Guyanan ever to fight for a title. Good left by Sanchez. The Prime Minister of Guyana has sent a huge delegation here. They occupy an entire row. Government notables cheer their young man on. 10 seconds left in round 1. A wary round by both fighters. We're back live. Round 2 just beginning. WBC featherweight title at stake. Sanchez to the left. Patrick Ford, the challenger, now to the left. Is back to you. He made Sanchez wary in the first round because of his reach advantage. The Guyanan has been very well trained. He has sparred many times in the 5th Street Gym in Miami. And according to Angelo Dundee, as they exchange punches there, he is the hardest punching featherweight and lightweight he has seen presently fighting. 45 seconds into round 2. .20-foot 6-inch ring. Plenty of room to maneuver. Should favor Sanchez. It's the Sanchez right, but Ford is adept at slipping punches. Into the round. A good right by Ford. Jawed Sanchez. Believe it or not, Ford started boxing when he was 4 years of age. Minute to go in the second round. And even at this point, I can tell you Ford has the look of a fighter. Seconds left. Sánchez has been knocked down in his career. Juan Escobar did it twice. End of the round at hand. We're back live. Freeman Coliseum, San Antonio, Texas. Round 3 just underway. Now remember, Sánchez is a patient fighter and a superb counter puncher. If Ford's reach and punch don't undo Sánchez, look for him to come along from the middle to the late rounds. That's his boxing pattern. A good right by Patrick Ford. And the Guyanan miniature flags are held aloft in the second row every time he scores. Judges scoring the fight, 2 from Mexico and 1 from Dallas, Texas. They are Raymond Berriman of Mexico, Jose Maria Escalante of Mexico, and A.D. Bynum of Dallas. Now Sánchez is willing to mix it up with him for the moment. Berriman was objected to by the Ford camp. Formal protest was submitted and denied by the Texas State Athletic Commission. There is blood on the left side of the Sánchez nose and blood coming from a Sánchez nostril. Sánchez now becoming the aggressor. Now watch Ford on the ropes. He tries often the rope-a-dope in the manner of Ali against George Foreman. Two minutes, 15 seconds into the round, and it's taken on the look and character of a good scrap. 30 seconds left. Two good lefts. He doubled up on the left and scored against Sánchez. Ford's weapons are obvious now.
Iniciativa, a tirar sobre él, y cuando llegues a las cuerdas, que no tienes ahí.
We're back live in San Antonio from ringside. Howard Cosell reporting. We are 30 seconds into the round, and Ford with a jarring right to Sánchez's chest, but Sánchez fighting more aggressively than he did in the first and second rounds. He started to pick up in the last round, when I think he hurt Ford to some degree when he had Ford on the ropes. Though within the final minute, it was Ford who outscored Sánchez. I mentioned minutes because of the Arthur McCanty technique of scoring a fight. Arthur McCanty, of course, the best referee by most precepts in all of boxing, is down here today. Remember, this is fourth round action, and again, some blood coming from the Sanchez nose. 2 lefts as Ford, with that reach advantage, doubles up. Lou Filippo, the third man in the ring. If he looks familiar to you, he was the referee in Rocky I and Rocky II. I still think Apollo Creed won both fights. Clearly, Sanchez is going to have to weather Ford's weapons and be patient. Let Ford wear down. Ford's stamina suspect in terms of going 15 rounds, where Sanchez has proved himself in that regard. We approach the end of round 4. Back quickly, evenly. We're back live, the start of round 5. WBC featherweight crown at stake. Sanchez defending against a very impressive Patrick Ford. My own unofficial scoring, I gave Sanchez Ford 2 rounds, Sanchez 1, called 1 even. In a future ABC fight, Arthur McCanny is going to explain to you viewers his system of scoring a fight. I think you'll find it fascinating, may help you to score at home. Meantime, Ford putting on a good show, surprising many people who had not known about it. Look at that! That snapped Sanchez's head back. First a left to the belly and then the right to the chin. And Ford on Sanchez. Sanchez knowing now he's got a fight on his hands. That's the interesting thing about Ford. He is a heavy puncher, and yet he's not just a head hunter. Notice the way he will go to the body. And with his power, the body blows can sap your strength and energy in a hurry. As you can see, we are halfway through the round, and a little more now. Round 5. Good blow by Sanchez there. Maybe his best of the fight. Minute to go. Round 5. Sanchez got in the right lead, but did not place it well. Didn't have location, as they say in baseball. 25 seconds left. Good right by Ford. Shot Sanchez's head upward. Right there. Ford was beaten to the punch by Sanchez, capitalizing quickly on the situation. We're at the end of the round.
Left jump, left jump.
We're back live in San Antonio, Texas, the Freeman Coliseum, round 6 just beginning. And Patrick Ford astonishing most of the fans here. We have about a half-filled house. It holds slightly in excess of 12,000 people, and they are saying young Ford uses reach effectively, show his power, willingness to punch to the belly and then go up to the head. Sánchez is fighting for his title. It's his third defense. Defended successfully against Castillo and then in the rematch against Lopez. Sánchez with the unending problem. How to get inside of the reach superiority. Blood again from the Sánchez left nostril. See the jab in there, doubling up again and again. Patrick Ford. I said in the second round it was early, but he had the look of a fighter. Oh, does he? Sánchez, good counterpunching there. You won't put Sánchez away in a hurry. Sánchez coming on now. I'd like to alert our stations along the line that we'll take a station break at the end of this round. And Sánchez is mixing it up and fighting like a tiger now. And he has Ford suddenly in the corner. And Ford bobbing and weaving. Sánchez now using his upper body to try and keep Ford in there, mauling him. And covering very well when Ford tried to answer back, finally getting out of the corner. We've got a minute left in the 6th round. And it's a whale of a fight, and Sánchez now looks much better. Remember, he is a superbly conditioned fighter with tremendous stamina. Can take a punch beautifully and knows how to wait. He is patient. "30 seconds left, round 6. Filippo letting the fighters fight their fight, but well positioned to intervene if necessary. Good right to the left side of Sánchez's face by Ford. We'll return with more of ABC's Wide World of Sports after these words from our local stations. We're back live, San Antonio, Texas. A whale of a scrap. Ford quickly with the left. WBC featherweight crown at stake. The angular fighter with the build of a Tommy Hearns. Showing his skills to a crowd that's been astounded by them, really, because the kid had had only 15 professional fights. And he's going against a champion who's had 37 and who's proved himself. Unofficially, I have this fight scored at this point 3 rounds for Ford, 2 for Sánchez, 1 even. Sánchez had a good round the last one. That looked better than it was, the attempted right uppercut. Notice Ford going down to the midriff, then going up. That long reach, keeping Sánchez away. Action. In the 6th round, Sánchez got inside, had Ford against the ropes, punished him, and then covered magnificently as Ford got out from the corner and tried to answer back. Punch by Sánchez. Notice Ford with that tendency to keep that left low. See it? That's the way you leave yourself open for the Sánchez right. And so Sánchez came in with the right over the low left. 40 seconds left. combination by Ford. He uses that reach advantage very effectively.
Okay, break.
We're closing down on the 7th round. Ford continues to impress. We're back live, Freeman Coliseum, San Antonio, Texas. The beginning of 8th round action. Sánchez to the right of your screen. Ford to the left. Ford at this point in time ahead in this fight. But now's the time to start watching Sánchez. His task remains the same, to get inside of that reach. And more, Ford. Now you see Sánchez. This is when he begins to come back. And suddenly, he is all over Ford. And Ford may be showing fatigue. He's keeping that left lower and lower. See? See where he's throwing it from now? That's an invitation to the Sánchez right. A minute gone. Round 8. No knockdowns. Not yet. The WBC has mandated that the winner of this bout must defend against, oh, you just saw a little bit of Ali there. The shuffle. Sugar Ray Leonard too. But the WBC has mandated that the winner today must fight Wilfredo Gomez, super bantamweight champion, moving up in class. Wilfredo is here at ringside today, as is Danny Little Red Lopez. This is Sanchez's best round. Round 8. It's almost as if he's been waiting. A minute to go. There's that right lead over that low-held left. Sánchez can kill you with that. Ford is going to have to get that left held higher. 45 seconds left in the round. Ford continues to double on the jab, but he is not landing in this round. And there's a good combination. Left, and another right by Sánchez. A big round for Salvador. I'll tell you that Sánchez has learned a lot about boxing. For a kid just 21, he was only 20 when he won the title. We're back again, live from ringside. Howard Cosell, San Antonio, Texas, in a tremendously good fight thus far. Salvador Sánchez defending against unheralded Patrick Ford, who has shown himself to be a natural. But Sánchez, in the 8th round, started to come on, as is his usual wont. See that? Salvador using that right lead more and more, taking advantage of Patrick's keeping that left low and throwing the left now from a lower trajectory than had been the case in the earlier rounds, thus less effectively. Good combination by Ford. Again, the right by Sánchez. It is becoming the key weapon. Again, the right by Sánchez, a counterpunch. You have been told what a great counterpuncher this kid Sánchez is. Sánchez left himself open after that amateurish miss with the left, and he paid for it. Half the round over. Sanchez covering well in the main against Ford's punches. If Ford should win this fight, we have a minute left in round 9. The Prime Minister of Guyana is giving him a new home as a prize. They're extremely proud of Patrick in Guyana. He is a national hero. 45 seconds left. And Ford having a much better round in the 9th than he had in the 8th. Now Sanchez trying to pull his way inside. Under the Mercani system, Sanchez won the first minute and a half, and Ford has dominated since. Close to the end of round 9. Arthur McCanny at the other end of the ring with his system of scoring, which will be explained to you in detail in the future by Arthur, a future telecast, has it 5-4 Ford. The way Sanchez fought in the 8th round, I thought that he might be taking over the fight, but this kid Ford is a tough cookie. Now Sanchez's corner knows what's going on. His manager, Cristobal Rosas, Enrique Reynosa, his cut man, Dr. Jose Valenzuela, who's with him always. They know their champion is in a fight, and it's the 10th round, and he's behind. Again, we'd like to alert our stations along the line that we will take a station break at the end of this round. Remember, 3 judges scored this fight. The referee, no voice in the scoring. The only blood we've seen has been on the left side of Sanchez's nose and the left nostril. That was only briefly in the early going. Minute 10 left in the 10th round. A good right lead by Sanchez, and Ford was hurt. Ford against the ropes, trying to fight back. This is the way Sanchez does it in the late rounds, and he's got Ford. Ford bobbing and weaving, got out of there. Give Ford credit, but he is stunned, and he is ready to try and hold on. Suddenly, that left held too low once again, and Sanchez got him with the right. And Ford now trying to fight back, collecting himself. The wild missed uppercut. Total dominance for a period there by Sanchez, who again is all over Ford. Once inside, the effectiveness of Ford is materially reduced. The reach no longer a factor. And Sanchez used that right lead that hurt him to get inside. Tremendous round for Salvador Sanchez. We'll return with more of ABC's Wide World of Sports after these words from our local. We're back, and round 11 has just started. And this crowd is now really in a state of bedlam, because that's what's at stake. And they saw Sanchez all but floor Ford in the last round, but he couldn't. This kid from Guyana can now, as he has proved, take a punch. He has shown great skills. And look at him now, trying to become the aggressor again. A tremendously impressive American debut for Patrick Ford of Guyana. But now in the late rounds, 2 of the last 3 rounds, all Sanchez. Living up to the Sanchez pattern, using the experience, waiting for the proper moment. When to get the key blow in. The key blow for Sanchez, the right lead over the lowly held left of Patrick Ford. We're a minute into round 11. No knockdowns. Good left lead by Ford. Now Ford's got to be careful. He can't be careless, and he was just a moment ago, rendering himself off balance. Sánchez looking at the other fighter's eyes. Always watchful, always patient, always looking for that one opening. Minute 35 into the 11th round. Sánchez had Ford ready to go down in the 10th. Finally let him get off the ropes when he had him. And that was the key to Ford's survival at that point. Sánchez now beginning to mix it up using his own left. And on the inside there, good with the combinations. Effective punching, one of the key elements in scoring a fight. The fight 5-4-1 Ford. Arthur McCanny has it even 5-5. But Sánchez in this, the 11th round, could not keep up the pace of what he had achieved in the 10th round. He's trying desperately now, and he's got Ford showing ring maneuverability and moving away. We're almost at the end of the 11th round. We're back live. We're just past the hour for a reset. If you've just joined us, to the right of your screen now is back to you, Patrick Ford, the challenger. And now to the right, the champion, Salvador Sánchez. We have just begun 12th round action. It has been a first-rate fight with that title at stake. Unofficially, I have Ford ahead. He is a tremendous natural fighter with enormous punching power. But Sánchez is showing the usual ability to come on late. Still, Ford did, in my book, win the last round. I have Ford ahead, 6-4-1. Arthur McCanny, the extraordinary referee, is at ringside today. He is scoring the fight on his system of scoring, which will be shown to you on a future fight telecast on ABC. He has Ford ahead, 6-5. That's the scene set as we go into the second minute of round 12. The only round in the fight when there was the threat of a knockdown was the 10th, when Sánchez leveled Ford with a right lead. Again, we remind you, look at how low Ford keeps his left. An invitation to the right lead. But Ford has been overcoming that. You see him with the quick jab, doubling up, and he's done it again and again and again throughout the fight. Good left by Sánchez, got through. It hurt Ford, but he's got ring maneuverability. He gets out of trouble quickly. He's got a 20-foot 6-inch ring to use, and he's used it effectively. Few clinches in this fight. That was one of them. Referee Lou Filippo. He's from Los Angeles. Ford getting that jab in, keeping Sánchez away. Sánchez, purposeful, but by our cards, in trouble. Good left by Sánchez. Tremendous left. But Ford uses that long left jab. Very effective. The end of the round. this exciting WBC featherweight title fight, round 13. I have it scored 6-5, 1-4. Arthur McCanny has it scored 7-5, 4. The young man from Georgetown, Guyana. Good right lead again, but look at Ford come back. He doubled, indeed he tripled on the left. What a comeback. Just when Sanchez sought to open him up with the right lead. This kid is some fighter. Patrick Ford. What a debut in the United States. Sanchez now connecting. His task when he gets Ford on the ropes is to keep him there, but he hasn't been able to do that. And Ford continues to use his reach very effectively. Blood from the left nostril of Sanchez. The same nostril where blood flowed from in the early rounds. Minute 15 into the round, 13th round. Sanchez hurting Ford again. Sanchez trying desperately to command this young man, who takes a punch magnificently. But Sanchez now, in the last flurry, clearly in charge. A minute to go. And still that left jab keeps working. Keeping Sanchez at bay. Good right lead by Sanchez. Ford works behind that long left jab. And he's done it consistently, unfailingly. Not just his battle plan for this fight. Off the films I have seen, it's the way he fights. And why not? With the Tommy Hearns-like body. The 5 feet 10 inches and a half and the 73-inch reach. Counting down to the close of round 13. We're back in San Antonio, Texas, the 14th round. WBC featherweight crown at stake. Sanchez, right of your screen, defending. Patrick Ford of Georgetown, Guyana, the challenger. And what a challenger he has proved to be. Fighting behind that long left jab. Showing the maneuverability to get out of trouble when he's been in trouble. And he's been in trouble severely in 2 late rounds. The 10th round. And briefly in the 13th round. That's the way Sanchez likes to have it. In close. Up close and personal. A right lead again. Setting Sanchez up to take command in the first minute of this, the 14th round. This fight now almost at a standstill. It's been some challenge for Patrick Ford. The scoring we have given you is totally subjective and unofficial. That maintained by yours truly and by referee Arthur McCanny, who is a spectator here tonight. Again, Sanchez trying the right lead. Now in the 14th round, it's getting harder and harder with his left so lowly held for Ford to get that left jab up where it belongs. That way thrown in that trajectory, the blows are just picked off with ease by Sánchez. Oh, a good counter right by Sánchez. Good right lead by Sánchez. Sánchez is such a superbly conditioned fighter. Such a great late round fighter. Ford still trying to fight behind that long left jab, but less effectively now in my judgment. Although right there he got in a good one. Live from ringside in San Antonio, Texas. That championship at stake. It's the 15th round, unofficially. Arthur McCanny's scorecard and my scorecard have the fight dead even. It is Patrick Ford to the left of your screen. Salvador Sánchez to the right. Sánchez with a late round rally caught up. Ford has been an absolutely brilliant performer. No question about it. We're a half-minute gone into the final round. And that was a kind of bolo punch attempt by Patrick Ford. You remember the bolo punch of Kid Gavilan and a fighter named Seferino Garcia? That's what he tried there. A good right, short chopping right. Out comes the mouthpiece of Patrick Ford. And the right of Salvador Sánchez. The right lead does it again. It started to become more and more prominent, more and more dominant from the 8th round on. And it's become the key blow. Fortune, right there. Ford got the right lead again. Sánchez remains poised. He's shown secure ring generalship. Great patience, looking for his opportunities. On this basis, if this fight goes the limit, which it now appears it must, a minute and a half left, I can't conceive of the judges taking the title away from Sánchez, but that's up to the judges. Tremendous fight it turned out to be. A minute 15 left. Truly a championship caliber fight. There's no quit in this youngster from Guyana. No quit, still looking. Good right and a left, and against the ropes goes Ford. Sánchez in total command now in this, the final round. The round that perhaps will determine the fight. Good left lead. Sánchez has all the punches. He knows when to use them. He can mix them up. The left jab fell short there by Ford and then connected. We are nearly at the end now. It has been a tremendous finish for Salvador Sánchez. Less than 15 seconds. You see the countdown. And you see a marvelous young fighter from Georgetown, Guyana. And he can be proud of his performance today. About to get the decision in this superbly fought fight. Here it is.
Ramon Baruven rules it. Ford 139, Sánchez 148. Judge Jose Escalante rules it. Sánchez 145, Ford 145. Judge A.D. Spider Bynum rules it. Sánchez 145, Ford 141. Winner and still featherweight champion of the world, Salvador El Asesino.
All right, a
Sánchez.
split decision It was that close. In our book, and you heard me call it, there was no way they could take the title away from that poised, commanding, and still terribly youthful 21-year-old ring general.